friends, welcome back to the Avocado Toast Budget. If you are new here, my name is Lexa, and today we are going to break down the best online bank accounts in 2021. Before we get started, if you enjoy this video, make sure to hit that thumbs up button. It really helps out the YouTube algorithm, helps to boost this video to the top. That way more people can find this content. And if you want to know what the best online bank account is, just keep watching. Okay, I don't have any of these in any particular order because I think depending on your situation, some are better than others. So just know when I say like number one, number two, it doesn't mean like my ultimate favorite. I think that they are all awesome. It really just depends on your situation. So we are going to break these down by how convenient they are, accessible, their APYs, if they have any fees, and all of the extras that come along with them. I also really want to stress that when it comes to bank accounts, I think that really the important thing is that you're with someone that you trust, you like the features that you have, and you just find one and you put your money in there and you stick to it. The reality of it is that even with high yield savings accounts, you're not really putting money in a bank account to build wealth. That is what your investments are for. You just want to make sure that your money is safe and accessible to you whenever you need it. So I know that picking a bank can be really stressful, but at the end of the day, it is not something to spend a ton of time thinking about. So I'm really hoping that this video will just be a quick reference for you. That way you can make the decision of what is the best bank for you. Now, all of these are going to be online banks. If you want me to do just any bank in general, definitely let me know in the comments and I will do a part 2 to this video. But let's go ahead and start off with the first bank, which is Ally Bank. So Ally Bank is actually one of the first bank accounts that I have ever heard of when I was looking into high yield savings accounts. If you don't already know what a high yield savings account is, it is basically just a bank account that usually is through an online bank where you get a higher APY, which just means annual percentage yield or how much you're getting back on your money. I really like them. I figure if you can get free money for just keeping your money somewhere else, you might as well do that. And Ally is a great example of a high yield savings account. Right now, as I'm filming this video, Ally is offering 0.5% APY. Now, let me be honest with you, high yield savings accounts, they change all of the time. So there's a good chance that even by the time I've posted this video, they might have gone ahead and changed their APY. But lately, they've been around anywhere between like 0.4 and 0.7. Ally is also known for their awesome customer service. I don't personally bank with Ally, but I've heard nothing but good things, and I've heard that their customer service and their chat is like spot on. I also really like Ally because they have no minimums and no fees. And I am a huge believer that you should not be paying a bank to keep your money there. On top of their high yield savings accounts though, Ally also gives you some money back on the money that is in your checking account. Right now they are giving you 0.1% back on your checking account if you have under $15,000. If you have more than $15,000 in there, they are giving you 0.2%. And this is awesome. Again, I am all for making more money off of your money just sitting in a bank account. And there aren't a lot of banks that do offer an APY on your checking account, so this is a big bonus. Also, a big concern that some people sometimes have about online banks is how they are going to be able to access their money. And Ally helps out with this because they have tons of Ally approved ATMs where there are no fees. Plus, every month they will reimburse you up to $10 a month on any fees that you incur getting money out of an ATM. So you don't have to worry about having issues with turning your money in your bank account into actual cash. Now, with Ally, one of the biggest things that people talk about is their bucket system. I also talked about this in my latest video on sinking funds, so I will link that here. But basically, Ally's bucket system is just a way for you to categorize your savings. You have one high yield savings account with Ally, but then you get to put your money into these buckets that you can rename to meet your savings goals. So you can have a bucket for vacation, a bucket for your emergency funds, a new car, or whatever it is that you are wanting to save for. This is a really good way to give your money a purpose and a goal and to make it seem like it is more important to you than just money that's sitting inside of a bank account because you're supposed to save money. So if you're a beginner to saving and you are wanting to kind of get into that zero-based budgeting or making your savings into categories, this might be a really awesome bank account for you to check out. The second bank account that I want to talk about is Capital One 360. Capital One 360 is actually the one that me and my partner use, and right now they're offering 0.4% APY on their savings and 0.1% on their checking. Just like Ally, I really like this because they have the high yield savings account, but they also offer you a little bit of money back on your checking as well. Now, unlike Ally, they don't have different amounts depending on how much you have in your checking. It is just a flat rate of 0.1%. And like every other bank on this list, there are no minimums and no fees. Capital One also offers some really cool ways for you to select how you want to go about preventing overdrafts. So you can either have your debit card decline, or you can have it set up where it is taking money from your savings and putting it into your checking if you are going to overdraft. That way you can avoid those fees. If you are someone who is a little bit nervous about going into the online bank space because you like having a physical location, Capital One 360 might be an awesome option for you because they have what they call these Capital One cafes. And these are basically just like any other physical branch of a bank. You can go in and talk to a real person if you need help. But the benefit of Capital One 360 over a brick and mortar bank like American Express or something like that is that they still offer that high yield savings account rate. We've had really great experiences with them. I also really like that with Capital One 360, you can open up to 10 different savings accounts, and they have a way for you to go in and rename those savings accounts. So this functions very similarly to how Ally does their bucket system, but with Capital One 360, it's just separate savings accounts. This way you can have different savings accounts for your different savings goals. The next on the list that I want to mention is Yotta Savings. Yotta is the only one on this list that does not offer a checking account, but I did want to mention it just in case you were looking for a way to save money and bank that is a little different from the norm. Yotta offers 0.2% APY on your savings no matter what happens. But the reason that I really like Yotta is because they incentivize you to save more money through their raffle system. So for every $25 that you have inside of your Yotta account, you get one raffle ticket. And every single day at 9 p.m., they pull a number. And if you get 3 or more matches every single week, then you earn even more money back on your savings. Let's be honest here, saving money and talking about money and budgeting isn't always the most exciting or enticing thing. So any chance that I get to find a way to make saving a little bit more entertaining, I'm going to take that opportunity, and Yotta definitely does this. Me and my partner always get so excited at 9 p.m. to check our numbers and see if we have won anything that week. And I have heard back from a lot of you that you really enjoy Yotta as well. They also just came out with a new feature recently where they have a debit card that you can use to access your money inside of the savings account. With the Yotta debit card, you get some pretty cool incentives. For every $10 that you spend, you get an extra ticket that week. You have a 1 in 500 chance of getting the item that you just bought for free. And they have a bonus going on right now that if you spend $2,000 within your first 4 months, you'll get 1,000 bonus tickets. I haven't tried this for myself. Right now there is a waiting list for the Yotta debit card, but it sounds like it could be a cool thing. Also, Yotta is of course FDIC insured, so you never have to worry about your money. And last on my list of the best online savings accounts for 2021 is Discover. Discover offers both an online checking and savings, and while there isn't any money back on your checking account, they do offer 1% back on all of their debit card purchases. I'll be perfectly honest with you, I never use a debit card. I usually always put things on credit cards, but if you are a debit card user, that could be an awesome incentive for you. Right now, their high yield savings account is at 0.4%. Of course, there are no minimums, no fees, it is FDIC insured, and if you're wanting to make sure that you have quick access to your money, they have over 60,000 fee-free ATMs. With the Discover Bank account, other than the 1% cash back on your debit card purchases, there's really no extras or frills like there is with Yotta or Ally and their bucket system, but all around, if you just want a good place to put your money, they seem pretty awesome. They have a checking and a savings account, and it all seems pretty straightforward while still taking advantage of those high yield savings accounts. Okay everyone, so that is it for my list of the top online bank accounts for 2021. Like I mentioned earlier in the video, if you want to see me review some more online bank accounts, or if you want to see me review all bank accounts, including ones that have brick and mortar stores, definitely let me know down in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. It really helps the YouTube algorithm boost this video to the top. That way more people can find this content. I will see you all next time. Bye.